I can explain. I have a pretty serious case of hat hair right now. Perfect. Greetings. Ugh, hair in the mouth. Freshly cut haircut, so there's gonna be hairs all over the place. I hope there's no stray hairs in my tea because we're about to do a slurp. Oh, that back there? I jumped through a rift in time because I was playing a deadly game of musical chairs with some musical goblins. I narrowly escaped by the strings on my ukulele. I'm here to slurp tea and answer questions, and hey, I'm all out of tea. Oh, no, there's actually a little bit left. So let's get started. Marta Villalobos asks, just spat on the camera, let's redo that. Take two. Marta Villalobos asks which filmmaker's style I admire. Excellent question, Marta. I very much admire the style of Wes Anderson's films. The colours, the compositions, the stories, they're just incredible. My favourites by him is a bit of a tie-up between The Darjeeling Limited, Steve Zissou, and Moonrise Kingdom. And of course, Michel Gondry is another filmmaker who I admire to the point where I get inspiration for my own work from him. He's just got such a fascinating way of telling stories. I like that. Also, his music videos are da bomb, as they say. For where I'm from. Anne Wong asks if I'd rather have the power of teleportation or wings. Well, I already have teleportation, so I guess I'd have to go with wings. Oh no, what's happening? Victoria Ortiz asks to see some of the pictures I've drawn lately. The lollipop of 1,000 licks. There's some other stuff I can't really show you, but I'm going to show you anyway. Shit. Here are some of the original designs for the Tiny Planet Explorer poster that I created, that many of you bought, which was very cool of you guys, so thank you very much for that. Is just all the artwork here that I did for it. It's all on my floor. Insomniatic Firefly asks if I can draw a dog-man-squid mutated missile. I relish any situation in which I get to draw a dog-man-squid mutated missile. There you go, I did this over breakfast, so how about that? Lovey Dem asks what's your favourite thing about being a human? Excuse me whilst I get lame and serious for a second, but real talk? When I think, man, life would be so cool and relaxed if I was just a cat. I remember that having a human brain and human thoughts is probably one of the coolest things ever, and we shouldn't take that for granted. Humans have done so many amazing things, like gone into space and made incredible technology. The fact that what I'm doing right here, right now, and is being watched by all of you guys right now, is all down to the technology that humans created. And that's pretty freaking awesome. In other words, being a human rocks. Okay, breaking real talk. Clumsy Cat Films asks, what advice I'd give to someone who wants to make a short film? Make something you really care about. If you believe in your story, then seeing it come to life is going to be an amazing process. Also, be hella creative. I just realized that I'm drinking out of Hedwig's hollowed out head. It's kind of grim, if you think about it. Gallifreyan 1 asks, how do you deal with writer's block? Free writing. Absolutely 100% free writing. Turn off your brain and just write. Here's an example of something I literally just wrote. So when the baker's wife saw that an inspiration hit her husband, she grabbed her trusty rolling pin and smashed him around his wooden blocky head. He hit the floor like a sack of spuds. She hid the body in a basket and became a world-class baker. No one figured out her secret until she shouted from the rooftops, I did it! I destroyed Baker Blockface! And I enjoyed it. I wrote that in seconds, without thinking. It's nonsense, it's complete garbage, but somewhere in there, if I go back and pull something out, there's an idea there. There's a little idea to pull out and kind of waggle around and say, hey, you're going to be my story. You are the idea for my story. What's that all about? Smooth Sailing asks, what are my plans for storytelling in the future? I am going to release an audiobook of fantasy stories this year. There. I said it. And now that it's been said, there's no taking it back. Good luck, PJ. You'll need it. Oh shit! Did you hear that? That means it's time for a lightning slurp round. Let's just crank up the notch a little bit. That's a musical box or a meat grinder. That's not really a not. Katie asks if you could visit any planet, which planet would it be? Easy, the parallel universe version of planet Earth. Livy asks, what is the best biscuit for dunking in a hot drink? Chocolate digestives. Good dunkability, great size, follow-up chocolatey taste, sturdy, good crumble. That's a 10. It's 5, but you get the idea. Kurt asks if I can manipulate my blood and turn it into a sword. Don't be ridiculous. I can manipulate other people's blood and turn it into swords. It's the ultimate attack in a situation of danger. Gemma asks, is this reality or reality? Whoa. Yeah, that's real tea. Ryan Rusks asks if I've ever been bitten by a goblin. Hell yes, and it hurt like heck. Took my arm clean off, and now I have a very identical robotic arm. It looks just like a human arm, but it's a robotic arm, trust me. Hannah asks, can you give me a hug? I've started, so I'll finish. Go on then, let's all just embrace and have one big... Well, that's the end of the lightning slurp round and the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching the video, guys, and what's that? A little birdie is telling me from the grapevine that my Tiny Planet Explorer posters are available again from ScratchThatRecords.com. He's probably wondering why a birdie is talking to me. I don't know, I just have this ability where I can speak to animals. Awesome. Also, make sure you guys leave some questions in the comments for future Slurp installments, if and when they happen. See you guys in the next video. Kaboom!